Everybody, my name is Tom Harvey. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know me, I'm a realtor and I work with home sellers, I work with home buyers, and I specialize in probate, and I also specialize in senior real estate. So today we're briefly going to be talking about two incredible places to live, which is Salmon Creek and Vancouver, Washington. We'll also briefly touch on Clark County itself. And I don't know if you know this, but it's one of the fastest growing areas in the state. So let's get started. So before I jump into the topic, I just want to let you know I've lived in Seattle, I lived in Spokane, and I've also lived in Newport, Washington, which is northeast Washington and it borders Idaho. When I moved down to Southwest Washington, this is where I kind of decided to plant my flag and grow my family and build my business. So here's a quick overview of Vancouver itself. It's where small town charm meets urban convenience. The Vancouver downtown and waterfront areas, they are clean, they're lively, they're always offering the farmers market during the season, summer season. There's dining on the Columbia River, there's shopping, there's high-rise condos, and there's always events at Esther Short Park, which is right downtown. Now let's talk about the cost of living. If you want to move here, it's good to know that the average home prices range from $450 to $500. Usually it's in the $475 range. And renting a one-bedroom apartment is usually around $1,500. Something else I think I should point out is the location. The Portland International Airport is just 12 miles away. So if you're in Vancouver, it's maybe a 15 to 20 minute drive, depending on traffic. So do you want to fly kites, eat seafood, and enjoy a beautiful sunset and walk on the beach? Well, you got to visit the coast. Astoria, Oregon is around 90 miles away, and you can drive to that part of the coast in about 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours. And just south of Astoria are Seaside and Cannon Beach, it's right on the beach. There are coastal cities, and I personally love bringing my family there. And for mountain adventures, you have the Columbia River Gorge. Not far from the gorge is Beacon Rock, and you can hike that. I know I've personally hiked it. It's pretty easy, and it's actually really beautiful. And then you have Mount Hood, so you can ski, snowboard. That's where government camp is. Then you have the city of Hood River, and Hood River is pretty cool. It has 30 orchards on this 35-mile drive around Hood River, and it's kind of funny, it's called the Fruit Loop. These destinations are about 65 to 75 miles away, and again, that's roughly 1.5 hours away. So what I'm getting at is living here means you're close to everything, especially, not to mention having the Columbia River right at your doorstep. With Clark County, there's many areas to touch on, but today I'm going to just touch on one area besides Vancouver, and that's Salmon Creek. So let's just do a quick overview. So Salmon Creek is a community in northern Vancouver. It's known for a great mixture of residential neighborhoods, and it also kind of has that rural charm. So you'll find a range of housing options from suburban homes to rural properties with larger lots for those who want a bit more space. Okay, so now that we've done a super brief overview of Salmon Creek, let's talk about the perks. One of the perks is Salmon Creek Regional Park. So this park is, honestly, it's a real gem. And I like it because it has plenty of parking. It has trails for walking our dog, for biking, for taking photos of the wildlife. And when you find these great spots, it is hard to find parking, so that's why I emphasized on that. Then there's Klein Line Pond. There's designated areas for picnics, for barbecues, birthday parties, and family get-togethers. So this park has splash pad, there's a well-kept playground for kids, and there's even a designated beach for swimming. I've heard people fish there, but I'm not sure how the fishing is. Let's talk about the local amenities in Salmon Creek. You're never far from what you need. You have quick access to grocery stores, to dining, to shopping, to hospitals, senior communities, and what's really great is Salmon Creek has easy access to the I-5, to the I-205, which makes it very convenient for transportation, running errands, and just commuting. So that's great. So both Vancouver and Salmon Creek, which are both in Clark County, Washington. So that's a quick look at Salmon Creek, Vancouver, and Clark County. From, beautiful parks, communities located, which makes your lifestyle convenient in many ways. This area has a lot to offer, and I personally love living here. So if you're thinking about making a move to Washington, or even just have questions, reach out to me anytime, because I know Washington State fairly well. I've lived all over, and there's a lot more I could discuss with you. So, and don't forget to don't smash the like button, just press it, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll do more videos on the Pacific Northwest and different areas of Clark County as well. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.